Hello everybody. This is going to be your video to help you get started on the battery car lab. These two questions right here we're actually going to do in class, so we're going to go ahead and skip down to part 2. Your experimental question for this experiment is, does the battery car travel at constant speed? And just like last time, your independent variable is going to be time, which this time we're going to measure in clay drops. And your dependent variable is going to be distance, which you're going to be measuring in centimeters. And once again, I'm going to leave the constants up to you. You can fill them out right now if you think you know what some constants would be for this experiment, or you can wait until you're actually doing the experiment or have done it and then fill them in later. For your hypothesis, I'm going to write the first half of it and then you just need to finish it up. So there's part of your hypothesis and you just need to finish up the second part. Your procedure is what I want to talk about next. So these are the materials that we're going to be using for the battery car experiment. You've got your battery car, of course. I'm going to be giving you some Play-Doh and then a meter stick. And then you're going to be using your phone as a timer. Now to begin this experiment, you're going to put your battery car at a start line. And you're going to have one person doing the timing, and then you're going to have another person who's the dropper, or the person that drops the pieces of Play-Doh by the car. So what the timer is going to do is they are going to start the timer and start the car at the same time. When 2 seconds goes by, they're going to say something like drop or mark. And the dropper is going to take a piece of Play-Doh and put a piece of Play-Doh behind the back tire of the car every time they say that. So we'll say that your timer started the car and the timer at the same time. The car has started moving. 2 seconds has gone by and they say drop. So the dropper is going to put a little piece of Play-Doh right here. Another 2 seconds has gone by. So timer is going to say drop again. And so we're going to have another piece of Play-Doh behind the back tire again. And you're going to do that for several pieces of Play-Doh. So you'll want to have those made up in advance. So in the end, you're going to have your Play-Doh pieces strung out across the ground. And then in order to get your data, you're going to have to measure to each drop of Play-Doh or drop of clay. So you're going to measure from the start, again, like we did in the bubble lab, to each mark. So you're going to measure from here to here, and then you're going to measure from the start out to here. But the easier way to do that is to just add the distances together rather than starting from the beginning every time. What you could do is, we'll say that this was 80 centimeters. You would take any 80 centimeters and measure from the end here out to where this is and just add this number to 80 to get your total. So this is basically your procedure, and you should know how to do it as long as you listened just a little bit ago. And so now we just need to make our data table. And so here's an example of a data table that you could keep. And so the next time we're in class, we're going to be heading outside to conduct your experiment and gather your data. And hopefully you understood everything from the bubble lab because the work is very similar. So good luck.